everyone and welcome to day 6 of my Advent event. Today I will be making a card that is inspired by one of the most creative card makers I have ever seen. Her name is Jenny Mullins. You can find her blog at craftinginthecountry.blogspot.com, and she knows how to use stamps and how to get the most of it. You can see the card that I chose is full of little vegetables, and she hid them in the earth. You can see her card opens and all the things are hidden, and I think this is quite genius. I wanted to do a card that hides something as well, and I think for a winter card the igloo from Lawn Fawn is quite okay. I have to warn you, I'm not quite happy how my card turned out, since it is very messy and it was not what I had expected, but I'm okay with that. I wanted to have a igloo with its inside and outside. The outside is the normal picture that you can see in the normal stamp, but I also wanted to have the inside, and this is what I'm creating with the mask. Since there is this, well, doorway on the stamp, I could not use the stamp for the inside because you will not have the inside. You will not have a doorway on the inside, so I just had to draw something. And because my card is opening on the top, it's a top folding card, I had no chance to have something hidden from the side, so this is why I chose the vellum and cut it down so I have this side folding element. So this is where I'm creating the inside of the card. I wanted it to look like ice because an igloo is made of ice and snow. So I used a light blue and cut this out, and you can see I just made it fit to be hidden behind the original picture, the original image. Then I mimicked the lines from the ice blocks and just went in with my marker and added some shadows. I really wanted it to look like the inside, like I expect the inside of an igloo. I've never been in one, so I just had to imagine that. And I wanted to have some lines that are not blurry because of the blending, so I used my Pitt Artist pen in light blue for the lines and did the blending with my markers. Well, this is not the messy part, but I promise it will be very messy. My fingers were messy, my workspace was messy. Yes, I adhered the inside of the igloo on that vellum, and I drew a line where I wanted a snowbank to be. And this was the problem. I had this snowbank and I had the igloo to hide something in, but I had no idea how to hide my adhesive behind the vellum. So this is the reason why this card looks like it looks and why this did not turn out, because I didn't think enough. This was the moment when I realized, oh no, I have no chance to hide my adhesive. If I did this card again, I'd probably sew the vellum onto the card, but I did not think about that in that moment, so I just thought, okay, do something else for this time until you have an idea. And I colored my igloo and made it look a bit icy and cold, added some shadows, and made sure the inside was hidden. Well, that worked, right? And I wanted to hide the little penguin from the same set, It's Critters in the Snow from Lawn Fawn. I stamped it and I colored it, and I had still no idea how to get my adhesive hidden. So you can see me coloring here with very dark grays and just a medium gray on his head. And some oranges and yellows for his, well, let's say nose, but I think this is the wrong word, and for his feet. Of course I cut that out, and then I hid him into my igloo. I realized it would look more alive with a little shadow, so I added that with my markers. And I had still no idea how to cover the adhesive that would go on the back side of the vellum. So I guess this could probably have been different but you will see I found a way to deal with that. Still thinking, okay. And I went for one of my favorite products. I used my modeling paste and I tried to cover the front a bit, and I wanted it to look like snow, and then I went in with my fingers and dabbed it on because I thought this would look the most like real snow. And yes, it looked quite nice at this moment. I did not think about the paper warping, and it did. And this is what really disappoints me about this card. But well, it's not too bad, and I put this card between two books to flatten it out, and I think it's okay. You can see it on the picture. But this really got me mad for some moments. Yes, and let's just talk about Jenny. You have to look at her cards, really. I imagine, I don't know, but I imagine she sees some images and she thinks about what is the normal thing. Well, if there's a carrot, okay, carrot is put in the earth, so she puts it into the earth. And sometimes, well, there is a monkey. What is a monkey doing? Okay, he's hanging on some I don't know, some plants or so, and she creates some plants to hang the monkey on them. She is really genius in finding ideas to make her cards, to get her cards alive. I really, really adore that. She's so creative. So it was hard for me to create a card that is not too close to her ideas, because her ideas are very unique. I stamped a sentiment from Hero Arts that says holiday cheer. I was not happy with my first stamping, so I did it again, cut it out, and adhered that to the front of the card. And as you can see, you have no chance to see my adhesive, right? But if you open the card to find the penguin, you can still see the adhesive. So I went in with my markers and added some blue shadows to the snowbank. And I added some stickles to the modeling paste. I was talking while I did that. Well, I added some stickles, and that really made it shine and look like snow. So I like the look of the snow that I created. I think that's okay. But the warping really drives me mad. You can see it here on the back side. This was the moment to hide some more of the adhesive. But since I hope the eyes are focusing on the penguin, I didn't care too much about that. And then I went in with my stickles and added some snowflakes to make it even more alive. Now that I look at the card, I think I should have left that out, but it's okay for me. And that finished the card for today. I hope you had some fun with this messy thing, and join in tomorrow. Bye bye!